Welcome back from that short break. Of course, the Bright Morning Show continues with Mono and Dorkong. And right now we'll be looking at some of the top trending stories and, of course, that have been garnering, attention and criticism and, of course, social media. And the first story we'll be looking at here today says End SARS campaign featured on the BBC. And yesterday we were talking about the End SARS campaign.
Yes.
And of course, looking at the various issues that have been raised so far, especially on social media.
Yes.
And now it's on the international scene, and it, compounds the issue because, this is something that we could probably have resolved right here in the country. But just to give you the details, the End SARS campaign, of course, has been branded politically motivated, and the police claim criminals are behind the campaign, but it appears the world is watching, of course. And the trending issue featured on BBC, and of course I'm going to read the whole thing as it was reported. And of course, an online campaign against police brutality went viral some days ago, and the hashtag EndSARS started trending over the weekend after a post claiming a young man was shot by the police special anti-robbery squad known as SARS. And on Saturday, a user with the handle Yabakid claimed to have seen officers from the special anti-robbery squad shoot a boy in the head.
In front of him. Yes, that video was
was
actually trending at a point when this young man said this kind of thing. But finish up with the details.
All right. So the user had been tweeting with the hashtag EndSARS for many months, but in the past few days, thousands of others have responded with their own stories of police brutality. And many claimed to have been held at gunpoint, arrested without charge, and forced to pay bribes, and even shot by officers from the unit, according to this report.
Wow.
And of course, well-known musician Simi claimed she and a group of friends were held at gunpoint by SARS officers for, as she put it, laughing. And of course, thousands of users are now calling for the unit to be disbanded. And in response to the campaign, the Inspector General of Police said he had ordered a complete reorganization of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, and he also called for an instant investigation into all the allegations and complaints that were leveled against the unit. And now, tell me something.
No, they've already told you everything, so I'll just be buttressing.
I think you're first. Just walk us through it.
I'm just teasing you. Well, at this point, I see so many musicians. We see so many of our artists speaking up, and all of them seem to have, some way, somehow, had encounters. You even want to just
been responsible for abusing, fellow Nigerians in the country, and I think it's really calls for action. But now they're saying something. End SARS. Should we end SARS? Just to know your thought. Are we ending SARS or restructuring SARS? Because they are two different things.
Completely. And here we have the IGP. Yesterday he was actually saying something about reorganizing. Most Nigerians are saying, okay, most people want it to be cut off completely. It should be stopped. But here he's saying reorganizing. But I personally think that it shouldn't be completely stopped. There are areas that they can correct.
Of course,
they can
because
look
we
at
know the local policemen can't carry out some of these activities that they do because they're not trained for that level of operation.
And we we can't completely condemn them, because of course there have been changes. There has been things that they have been doing that have been get towards positive changes, and we've been seeing some of them. Unfortunately, it seems to be that these negative things are topping their game, but I think that reorganization should be better off than completely banning them. Because
I feel that as a special force unit like the SARS, I mean, people, you're responsible for protecting lives and property, like I earlier mentioned, and people need that trust, because when I'm in problem as a citizen of Nigeria, all I have to do is like reach out for the police first. There has to be that trust. And now all you have is hate towards them. So I wonder how working through all this is going to be successful for them.
And you know, here we also had someone saying that it was politically motivated.
Well, I don't understand who is going to benefit and who's not going to benefit if it's politically motivated.
Really? Okay, some people are thinking that is because of the 2019 elections that are coming, and so we have politicians who don't want this kind of people out there, so that they can perpetrate, carry out those nasty acts. So they feel that by the time we have these SARS carrying out these kind of roles, when it comes to our campaigning, when it comes to us trying to achieve our elections, there will be a hindrance. You understand? So I don't know, but that's what people are saying.
The issue of it being politically motivated, I think it's questionable, because you're having thousands of people complain. That means average Nigerians somewhere, whether in the south, in the north, in the east, in the west, have once upon a time had issues with these same people. So I just think it's a way of the authorities just trying to like cover up things and all of that. And now our name is in the front line again.
And it's funny.
We have not finished surviving the Libya case, and now we're jumping into this one again.